Hey, 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 everybody. Welcome to Golden Goddess Tarot. I'm actually going to reposition this camera. Okay, there we go. But welcome. I appreciate you coming into the room. I, oh, hold on. It's saying something about my sound check on my laptop. One second. All right, I think we're good. All right, I'm hoping that I can be heard. Okay, anywho, let's get started because I will not be here long tonight. Um, but anywho, tonight is the Healing Well Wednesdays. So we'll be talking all about your healing, things that you need to know, answering any questions if we have time tonight, all of that good stuff. That flips, so I'm gonna take it. That's level up. Y'all, I literally just recorded a read where this popped out at the end. It's gonna air tonight. If you see this live, make sure you go catch that. I get the feeling this is a continuation of that. But let's talk about it. So, again, Healing Well Wednesdays. And here at the Healing Well, we talk about your healing and how to do it well. All right. That's what we talk about on the Healing Well Wednesdays. So, we're not worried about the other people. We're not worried about everybody else. We're worried about your healing, your ascension, your journey. All right. And I'm just here to help and support any way that I can and share the lessons that I have learned myself with all of you, right? That's my goal. So we're only going to do one topic tonight just because I'm not going to be here very long in this live, which is why I did that extra read as well. I felt some energy and I was like, you know what? I feel like somebody out there, my people need an extra message. So I recorded it. And this card came out. That's interesting. And I'll show it to you. So this is level up. See if we can get a little bit closer. There we go. All right, level up. And you see the sword in her hand. That's that Queen of Swords energy. You leveling up because you're getting to the point. You're becoming a master manifester, even more so now than what you were, simply because you're cutting out the fluff. You like, get to the point. I know what I want. Do you? No? Okay, time to go. That's where you are. So that was in that read I did. So again, catch that. I think it's gonna, it premieres tonight. So go to the page and find it. But it premieres tonight. If you identify with this energy, if this feels like your read, go find it or catch it. But first topic and only topic for the night is healing step 2. When I was going through a lot, the pandemic hit. I was furloughed, which, if you don't know what that means, furlough means you you have a job on paper, but you do not get paid. So you're technically laid off, but on paper have a job. And what happens is you get furloughed for a few months, and then they normally call you back to ask you or to let you know if they're going to keep you or not in that situation. That normally just happens in a pandemic. So it wasn't something that my mom had, or even my grandmother, I think, had ever experienced. So I didn't have a point of reference, is my point. So I lost at the time the highest paying job I had so far in my journey at that point. And during that time, I also was going through some serious relationship issues. And I was really depressed. I stopped eating. I lost weight. I wasn't really taking care of what I needed to take care of. And I share that with y'all because ain't no shame in my game, because I pulled myself out of that within 2 months and got back on the horse, dust my shoulders off, dust yourself off and try again. That's what I did. So we fall down, but baby, we get up. We get up. So I decided to get up. I got up. And in order to do that, I had to do exactly what step 2 in healing is. So last week we talked about pretty much step 1. You become triggered. That's step 1. And because you're triggered and you're on the spiritual path, you say to self, or you just know to say to self, hey, why is this triggering me? And that starts the healing process. So it happens in cycles. It will continue to happen for the rest of your life. Like I said last week, get comfortable with the uncomfortable. Oh, there it is. Scarcity. Scarcity. That's something somebody needs to heal from, a mindset of lack. Um, you have to lean in. That is step 2. Once you find the trigger, lean in. Lean in. I read a book some time ago, called Leaning In. I bought it. I was in like the cheap section of Barnes and Nobles, and I found this book. And this woman basically tells a recount of her. I see a comment. 1 second. Hello, everybody who's coming into the room. Hello, hello. Hi, Rika. Good to see you. I'm not going to be up here too much longer, but I wanted to stop in. But run this back if you have to, because I did record a reading where Level Up came out. Yeah. Somebody need to check that out, because somebody leveling up for real, and it's because they cutting out the BS. But okay, back to the message. Oh, hey, Scotty B4. Get out. You were just telling somebody this exact same thing. I know that's right. Well, this is extra confirmation. Hi, Rashima. Oh, get that girl. Okay, Rashima. Dag nabbit, y'all. I gotta stop messing around. I think I accidentally took my email off of the contact page. But Rashima, ooh wee. Okay, okay. I'm gonna try to catch you on Friday night. I hope you come through Friday night for Life Card Read, because I do want to talk about this. I'm so glad that y'all got that surprise. I mean, we knew it was coming, but baby, it's even better when it arrives. So you just gotta believe it before you see it. That's all you gotta do. Yes, to the 7s. Girl, 7 is my lucky number. I love the number 7. Yes, you are welcome, love bug. You are welcome. So we was talking about step 2 in the healing journey. So last week in the healing world, we talked about step 1, which is you get triggered. That's always step 1. You're triggered. And then step 2 is you have to lean in. So I saw this book in Barnes and Noble called Leaning In. And I read the book. I might share it. But the book is about a lady who, in her life, she has like cycles. Every time she turn around, somebody dying, something happening, she losing her life, her husband, her kid. Like, it's going nuts. Like, everything is being lost. And instead of getting upset and giving up and like giving herself into depression, she begins to lean into her pain. When you are in step 2 of healing and you are leaning in, that is the point where you're going, you know what? This shit hurt. But why? Why did it trigger me? And no matter how much it hurts, you continue to ask why until you get to the root cause. Well, why did it trigger me? Well, because I was scared. Why was I scared? Because when I was younger, XYZ happened to me. You get to the root cause. You just keep asking yourself why until you get to the moment where you say, you know what? That was the very first time in my life where that trigger began. That's where it started. And once you realize where it started, you lean in even more by doing the shadow work, changing the things about yourself that you don't like, trying to heal the places that hurt, and journaling along the way and meditating and grounding, doing your due diligence, putting in work. And then next week, we'll talk about step 3. But leaning in requires shadow work. And that shadow work is not something that's scary. That's just like the darker sides of yourself that you're not so happy with, whether that's depression, addiction. It could be something as simple as maybe you a little selfish, and ain't nothing wrong with that, but you might need to do a little shadow work, find your little balance. And speaking of that, scarcity came out. Best card number 21. Scarcity is all about a mindset of lack, whether that's, oh, I'm getting older, so my beauty will fade, or that's, oh, I'm not going to have money if I leave this job and I might not be able to get better. What happens if I can't get better? Oh, I can't leave this relationship or this job because I done put in 3 years. That's a mindset of scarcity. My mentor, Miss Chandra Thompson, said to me that is sunk cost fallacy. You can go Google that. It's a business term, sunk cost fallacy, but you can apply business terms to life. It's all connected. Sunk cost fallacy is when you focus so much on the amount that you've sunk into some shit that you refuse to walk away. And it ends up being fallacy. Just Google it. You got to stop looking at what you put in and look at what you're going to gain if you walk away. If you change a habit, if you lean into your shadow work, if you heal that spot that triggers you. Yes, it's going to hurt. You're going to have to put something in, but what you're going to get out is so much greater. So much greater. So much greater. Speak on it now. I know that's right, Rika. I can hear your voice. I love it. I love it. You have a beautiful twang, by the way. Your country twang is so cute. I love it. So, y'all, you just got to know that lack of mindset. Look, I done been there. I left a job I had been with for 7 years because I was spoken to in a way that let me know that this person was racially charged. I'll say it that way. And that this person had a problem with me and didn't want me to succeed. And I knew that I wasn't going to make it much further there because all they kept doing was strangling me along with that little carrot. Oh, you got to be quicker than that. Oh, you got to be quicker than that. Like stringing me along. And I looked at her and I finally said one day, when scarcity got on my nerves, because scarcity will get on your nerves. When you get tired of not having what you feel and know and breathe that you're supposed to have, but you don't see it, you get to a point of scarcity where it's like, you know what, I can't do this no more. And I told her, I said, give me 45 days, I'll be gone. And y'all, she snickered at me. She thought I wasn't going nowhere, baby. 45 days later, I was making 2 times the salary they was paying me. Sometimes you can't let scarcity put you in a place of fear to the point where you're not willing to take the come up. Your level up is here. Take it. Your level up is here. Take it. Take it. Hey, Faith and Hustle. Hello, friend. It's the accent. It's heavy, and it is heavy, Rika. But when I tell you, you sound like some people from my hometown. It is so cute. Period. Right, Faith. Right. And just as a reminder, y'all, we gonna have to cover it on Friday, but I ain't gonna be here too long right now. But I do have a video that I recorded. And again, Level Up came out. Look, this is for more than one person. So y'all catch that video at like 10:15, 10:30. So that's in about 45 minutes. Yeah, because the level up just keep coming. The level up let me tell y'all something. Sometimes your setback is your greatest motherfucking comeback. I lie to you not. When I tell you I done been homeless twice, baby, you would never know it. You would never know it. And hell yeah, it was hard. Hell yeah, it was hard. But guess what? Ooh, I'm better for it now. And now that I understand my power and my worth, I can level up whenever I feel like it. I told y'all, divine timing is nothing more than you being in direct alignment with yourself, spirit, and all your ascended masters, your ancestors. Everybody is on the same page, and you say, I'm ready, and you mean it with all your might. When you get to that point, shit change. It do. It change. You just gotta know and live like you know, act like you know, talk like you know, walk like you know, baby. That in business, they used to say, fake it till you make it. It ain't faking it till you make it. It's living in that energy. It's acting in that energy until you arrive physically. Do you hear me? Shit. Y'all better come on now. Hi, Faye. She said, hey, friend. Hey, everyone. Triple confirmation that right, Rika. I came in on a message I needed to hear. I know that's right. Triple confirmation came for me. That part. You got to know what you know. You got to know what you know. Oh, there go another one. Soul forgiveness. What I say that healing. And soul forgiveness, let me show this. Soul forgiveness is not about necessarily forgiving other people. I mean, it can be, right? But more so it's about forgiving yourself. Apologize to you for believing that BS. Apologize to little girl you for not believing in her, not thinking she was gonna make it. Apologize to yourself for not like 100% believing, living, and breathing in the fact that you know you're gonna manifest some shit. Apologize to you. They hit look, y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now. I told y'all, my mentor Shan, don't worry about all that. We don't. I don't care about you apologizing to nobody else. If spirit ain't moved you to apologize, don't. But apologize to you. Start that healing journey. Write a letter to yourself. I remember she had me do that one day. I had to write a letter to my little girl self. The tears flow, yes, but you gotta heal. The Healing Well Wednesday. We all gotta heal. Me and you. Me and you. Oh, here we go. Oh, what? We can't show her on YouTube. She naked, y'all. I'm gonna read the card to you. But this right here is, what's this? Worthiness. Worthiness. You gotta believe that you're worthy. And y'all, this is in pretty much sync. Like, first you go through this scarcity mindset, then you start to forgive yourself, you do the healing, and then you feel like you're worthy, you're acting like you're worthy, you stepping like you're worthy, and then you just level up. There's the cycle. And this sacred lesson number 26. I can't show y'all that, like I said. Because TikTok, not TikTok, excuse me, YouTube gonna feel some type of way. But yeah, you gotta sacred lessons, understanding your divine feminine energy. If you are a divine feminine watching this, you gotta know that I ain't gonna never tell you not to do you. I don't know who this one for, but if you've been itching, go ahead and scratch that and stop tripping. Ain't nobody got time. Healing Well Wednesday, right? Healing Well Wednesday. Let me tell you something. When you believe that you are worthy, this sacred part, let's put it this way. Your sacral chakra lights up. If you don't know what a sacral chakra is, it's the one at the base of your spine between your legs. Okay, that's where it's at. Yeah. Sometimes that feeling that you get is not necessarily you being in a particular mood. It's your body trying to tell you something. That's why you got to be in tune with your body 100%. You got to know. You got to know. But when you lean into your healing, oh yeah, and you start ascending, getting ascension headaches, having little weird dreams. Well, not weird dreams, but dreams that come to fruition. You start foreseeing things, hearing things. Did I say seeing things? That too, feeling things. Next thing you know, you in a whole nother timeline. You done quantum leap. Take the healing journey. It's worth it. Take the healing journey because it's worth it. You have to believe in you. I want to back up to that. You believing in you. If you walking around expecting other people to believe in you, but you don't believe in you, you need to go ahead and lean into that mindset of scarcity. Because there's no reason at all why, if the people around you believe in you, why you shouldn't believe in you. And that's for quite a few people. You got to believe in you. Matter of fact, I was just telling a good friend that the other day, I have to do something big for myself. Number one, not to prove to other people, but to prove to me that I can do it. And number two, because I know it's my purpose. You can't be afraid of your purpose. You can't be afraid of your greatness. A lot of times when we refuse to heal, it's because we are so afraid about what's on the other side. Okay, well, so what? What if you heal and all of a sudden you don't want him no more? What of it? What could possibly go wrong? Oh, well, I could hurt his feelings. Yeah, you could. But guess what? If you hurt his feelings, it's going to trigger him into healing. It's okay, because sometimes the truth is more detrimental than the damn lie. It's okay. I was just talking to somebody else about hurting folks' feelings. I don't come telling me about hurting people's feelings, because their feelings are irrelevant. Their feelings are what? Theirs. It's their damn problem. Their feelings is their problem. You deserve it. Thank you, Faith, and so do you. And everybody else up in here, yes. It's definitely worth it, but it ain't for the weak. Rika, we're going to touch on it. We're going to touch on it, y'all. And if it weren't for the fact that I had to go back to work at 10 o'clock at night, do not ask me, Faith. Okay? I'll call you. But let me tell y'all something. If it weren't for that, I promise you my face would be all in this camera. Because will be all in this camera because of what Rika just said. It is not for the weak. If you are not ready to lean in, then you will come out of this. Y'all ever seen people that go on their spiritual journey, or you hear about them on YouTube sometimes, and they be like, ooh, I had to go run back to church because I couldn't do spirituality? Yeah, I said it. This is some controversial shit, but I'm going to say it. Let me tell you why them people do that. Because once you see, you cannot unsee on this journey. So no matter how hard they try to go back, it'll never be the same. Because you done seen what you done seen, so you can't unsee that shit. And you ain't going to forget that you saw it or felt it or none of that. But why do they run back? Because it's not for the weak. You can't be out here in these spiritual streets not knowing what you're doing, trying everybody's spell work, trying to try everything, not doing the healing. I can guarantee that that's what the problem is. If you didn't heal and you got on this journey and started messing with tarot cards and all kinds of stuff, baby. I'm talking about doing it for other people. Now, doing it for yourself is one thing, but don't be doing spell work. You don't know what the hell you're doing. I always tell people, don't do that. Don't do that. Sometimes it's better to just, if you listen to your ancestors and they say, put some cinnamon on that white candle. That's all you got to do, baby. Don't take all that other stuff. You don't have to follow anybody's recipes. Listen to your heart. Listen to your soul. Whatever your spirit, your ancestors, God is calling you to do that. Do that. Because that's what you're meant to do. But it's not for the weak. You can't be weak and be a follower of every single thing. I will never tell you to do everything that I do. I will tell you to figure it out for yourself and research it. And I give you some help and some support. I tell you what I know from my own experiences and from what I've learned from others and from my, healing on my own, some of it. So be careful of that. If you one of those people that want to go following what everybody doing, I suggest you take your ass and have several seats. Don't be trying everything. You're going to F around and find out. You're going to be like them people that's running. Then you can't do that. And as judgmental as the church is, they won't look at that person the same. You better tell it. You better tell it. And I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with church, y'all. When I was growing up, when I was little, though, this was back in the day. They had churches. Do you know what I'm talking? I'm gonna tell you what I'm talking about. The African American Episcopal Baptist Elementary. That one where Jesus had a fro. That one. Them people were hoodoo. Okay. They spitting on brooms. They casting out demons. They doing all kinds of stuff up in that church. And the people were honest in what they were doing. They even burned sage. But it was a small church. Now, you might have been all right back then, with some of the stuff that we talk about in spirituality. I believe that era would understand that type of small group of people would have understood because it's what they practice. They just looked at it a tad bit differently. Now, some of these new age ones, the Holiness and the United Catholic and If it's for you, it's for you. I do not judge. Do what you want to do. I personally, I can't tell somebody to go back to that. And it has nothing to do with the actual religion. It has everything to do with the people involved. And a church is like a hospital. It's there for people to go get healing. So when you put all them sick people in one place, what the hell you think you going home with? COVID and somebody else's negative energy. Okay? That's what you're going home with. All right, let's pull another card before I jump up off of here. Because I feel, we're not going to jump. Okay, we did. Joy. Now, this card I can show. Joy. You deserve joy. Let me tell you what joy is. And when you lean into your triggers and into your healing, you end up with pure joy. Y'all, I'm talking about you can wake up and ain't nothing changed, but you happy for no reason. You dancing in your kitchen. That's joy. I ain't talking about winning $1 million, buying a new car, house, and then I'm not talking about the material things. I'm not talking about people complimenting you. This ain't got shit to do with nobody else. It's on the inside. You ever just wake up and you just feel so good on a Saturday morning, the house clean. You got the windows open. Ooh, y'all, I can smell the breeze. You know what I'm saying? Or you sitting on the porch in your favorite rocking chair and you just happy for no reason. Ain't nobody said nothing. You ain't got no news. You just woke up like that. You ever had that experience? You just woke up like that. You woke up happy, joyous, excited. You might even been cooking breakfast for the family or the kids and been dancing around your kitchen for no good reason. I'm talking about twerking and everything. I have more days like that now that I've done healing, because every day ain't perfect. Don't get it twisted. Ain't nothing perfect about it. But I have more days like that where I just feel so ethereal, so divine. Like, yeah. You know them days where you had them songs stuck in your head where they just feel good songs and spirit speaking to you. You can hear your grandma's favorite song, whatever puts you in that moment of just complete peace and joy. Joy is a choice. You can choose to have joy. You don't need monetary or worldly things to have joy. Hell, you can just have joy being in your garden. And that's true. That's beautiful. Thank you, Faith. Thank you. You're beautiful. I don't know why I felt the need to say that. And for whatever reason, I just heard Janet Jackson, "What have you done for me lately?" Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, yeah. That's what I heard. I don't know why I heard that, Faith. But I did. Maybe you needed to know that, or maybe somebody else told you that. I don't know. But you needed to know. All right, y'all. I gotta go back to work. But that's the message. Lean into your healing. It's not gonna be always pleasant, but the other side is so much better because you got what? You might have seen 12:12 on the clock, but you got a leveling up coming in. Leveling up is coming in. And don't forget that in about 20-30 minutes, that video that I just recorded before this live, that this card fell out. And if you run this live back, this thing just flew out. I had shuffled the cards a few times. So this is if this is your message, if your level up is here, if you identify with this message, go ahead, hit the like button. If you ain't subscribed, just subscribe, throw a comment, all that good stuff. And rewind and then go watch this video that's dropping in a few minutes. Because that message is definitely for you, especially if you've been cutting out some fuckery and some foolishness. Okay? The Queen of Swords energy. Or you're a Libra, Scorpio, Aries. I picked up Gemini for some reason in that read. But look, if them signs speak to you, you know somebody that's that sign. Y'all don't know who it is, but go check that out because that was for you for sure. And even if it ain't your sign, that could just be the energy that you in. It could just be the energy that you in. Faith laughing at me. You welcome, love bug. Yes, Rika, see y'all Friday. I'm going to go live on TikTok tomorrow. So y'all know where to find me. Oh, enjoy your evening, Rika. Same to you. I love how y'all look. Libra. Oh, snap. You a Libra name, Rika? You, girl, that touched my heart right there. Secure the bag, level up, girl. Yeah, I'm going to work. And then I'll see y'all tomorrow and Friday. But yes, I recorded that video. That'll be dropping in a few minutes. But I love y'all. Love, light, Ashe. And you know, namaste. I'll see y'all tomorrow on TikTok. Good night. Hold on, I gotta throw this one up real quick. Libra gang, y'all tough in this room tonight. Y'all tough. Y'all rolling deep tonight. Yes. All right, loves. Again, good night.